Hi, my name is Larry. I hope you've been watching the other videos that I made on my weight loss through weight loss surgery. Well, this is going to be the final video because the final step, or rather the epilogue, is some plastic surgery I'm getting. When you lose a lot of weight, I lost 210 pounds, what ends up happening is you get loose skin where there used to be fat. And it can be kind of unattractive. And to me, it almost looks worse than when I was big. I mean, if I probably mentioned this in my other videos, that in the past, when I was over 450 pounds, I had learned to find my body very attractive because I knew a lot of people, found a lot of people who thought it was very attractive. And so I didn't really have a problem with the way it looked, but this part of my body called the pannus is the portion of your belly that hangs below your belly button. And it's something I never liked, and it's kind of impractical to have it here, especially when you're really, really big. It kind of makes it difficult to see or to get to anything below it. And although I don't have that problem now, what I do have to keep lifting it out of the way to wash myself, to go to the bathroom, and etc., etc. So this is something it's the one part of my body I've always wanted to get rid of, even before I lost all the weight, and now it's just a flap. So I think I should go ahead right now and show this to you. It might be a little gross, but it's not obscene at least. So hold on, and I will show you. This is it. This is what they're going to be removing. And I'll be very glad to get rid of it. Okay, there we go. You see what it does? It makes the rest of my stomach droop, and it makes wrinkles. I don't think you can see. There's a few things I had to decide with the doctor, because there are some options about what they'll do, and I don't know definitely. I said what I wanted. I'm waiting for her to come back and tell me whether that's a good idea or whether I'm an idiot and what I should do. So I will be back pretty soon. Hi, well, I might have told you I was going to be back the night before the surgery, and actually this is almost a week after the surgery. So I'm checking back with you folks. This is part 2. I'm thinking maybe there are some people out there who are considering this surgery, so I'd like to tell you a little bit of what the experience of being in the hospital and the experience of recovery. First of all, I have to say, Yale New Haven Hospital, well, you expect them to be competent, but I didn't know they were going to be so nice. All the staff there was so nice. They were friendly in a very genuine way. And the experience I had in the operating room until I was knocked out, which wasn't that much time, was really nice. They give you these heated blanket. They put a heated blanket on you, and they really make you feel like a person, not like a thing. So kudos to the whole anesthesia. Before you know it, you wake up in recovery, and I had nice nurse, good-looking guy, to take care of me in the recovery room. And then eventually they let you out. Now, what happens in your recovery is you have these 2 drains. And what they are tubes coming out the side of your hips, and they're attached to these bulbs, okay, where stuff drains into. And I just cleaned this one, so there's nothing in it. But normally they fill up with a liquid. I guess that's mostly blood. But especially at the beginning, there's little gross little bits in it. And you have to keep track of how much it accumulates each day. And at this point, my doctor said you just have to watch until it gets below a certain amount per day, and then we can take out the drains, which will be nice. It sort of makes it a little difficult to go outside. Well, you can actually pin the drains like up a little high so they're under your shirt, and you just wear baggy clothes. The other thing is you wear a compression garment, and I'm wearing the abdominal binder, which they gave me. It's actually two of them because I'm just a little too big for one binder. But it's a strip of rather thick material, and it's about 9 inches wide, and it goes around my abdomen, under my chest, and down to my pubic area. It's not uncomfortable, but if you want to go outside and wear pants over it, it's very difficult. I have to wear my pants really low, and I always feel they're going to fall off. So I haven't really been outside a whole lot, and I miss going outside. So what I did was I ordered a compression garment from the internet, and this is going to be getting here tomorrow. It's basically going to be a girdle, and hopefully I can wear pants over that and figure out a way to take care of these drains, and I'll be able to go outside. Now, I haven't been driving. Basically, I think the reason I'm not driving is because my husband wants to use my car. But by tomorrow, he's going to be surprised because I'm going to use the car. As far as pain goes, I really had very little pain. It was a little bit like the first 24 hours. And when I went in for the surgery, I had a cough and some congestion. I still do, and whenever I get congestion, I have it for a long time. So I didn't want to postpone the surgery. The problem is when you cough with a surgical scar in your abdomen, it hurts. And the first day, the first day or two, it really hurt when I cough. It's not so bad now. See, that didn't hurt the scar. So I can say I really didn't have much pain at all, and it's been a fairly easy experience. And I'm looking forward to getting the drains out and eventually not having to wear the compression garment. And here I am at the L Physicians building, going for my final appointment for a while. I'm going to see the doctor, and she's going to remove the final drain from my side. This is my surgeon, Dr.
Hello, Larry.
Zellner.
Hi.
And could you tell people what the surgery was that you did?
Sure. We did a kind of mixture of an abdominoplasty and a paniculectomy, where Larry had a little bit of overhanging skin that was getting in his way. So we took that off for him, sewed it up real nice, and also tightened the lower abdominal muscles. Didn't have to move his belly button because it was low enough.
Yes.
Weren't super aggressive because we talked to Larry about really doing what he wanted beforehand, and everything turned out great. He healed very beautifully with nothing. No problems at all.
And they didn't ruin my tattoo.
And we didn't even ruin his tattoo. Okay. So we're looking forward to seeing the flames that Larry puts on there. But everything went perfectly.
Well, now it's been over 3 weeks since the surgery. My drains are gone. What happened is the first one kind of slipped out by itself, and I had to go in there, and the doctor did what she was going to do. And I came back a few days later, as she told me, and we removed the other drain. So these two tubes that were getting kind of inconvenient sticking out of my body are gone. So my body's sort of in its final shape. Well, as I said, this is the final shape. Now, I may get a tattoo over the scar. If you heard Dr. Zellner talk about flames, that's what I told her I was thinking of getting over the scar. I still don't know, and it's going to be a couple of months before I can tattoo over the scar. So, we'll see what happens. The other minor change that may happen in my body is that I want to develop my upper body. One of the other places where there is loose skin is right here around, I guess what you call my man boobs, which tend to look a little bit like old lady boobs. And I figure if I can develop my pectoral muscles, maybe they won't be so saggy, but we'll see. So here I am, final shape. I'm still a big guy, and I'll always be a big guy. But my belly is a hell of a lot smaller. So, and now I'm going to show you. Here I am in profile. Look at this. And I showed you before the flap, so if you don't mind, you're going to see some underwear, but it's really cool underwear. So this is kind of what I look like now. As she said, she tightened up my lower abdominal, so I actually have hard abs. This is something I have never experienced in my life, and it's a little strange. I did go down a waist size, even went down a shirt size. So I got to buy new clothes. I don't like the idea of spending money, but I love buying new clothes. Finally, she mentioned that we had to decide what I wanted to have done. She offered to also make some incisions here and make this more narrow. But I thought about it, and I said, that's not really the part of my belly that bothers me. I think that's okay that I have a belly there. And it would have been more complications. They might have to move my belly button, and they might ruin my tattoo. And I figured the recovery would be worse and more difficult, and there'd be more scars. So I said, no, let's not do that. Let's just remove the pannus, the area below the belly button. And that's what we did, and I'm pretty happy, and I like the way my body is now. So this is my final video in my series about my weight loss. I'll certainly still be making videos, but not on this subject. And if you have watched all 8, I think this is 8 videos, I am very thankful. But if you just watched this one, thank you anyway. So, bye-bye.